So guys, I decided to try videos instead of PowerPoints because PowerPoints take a long time to do. So this is the second chapter of radiology called Radiation Physics, and I'll start with the most basic concept in physics, I guess, which is an atom. An atom is consisted of three things basically, which are protons, neutrons, which make up the nucleus, and the orbits. Another word for them would be shells that go around the nucleus. And these shells have electrons that are negatively charged. Protons are positively charged. Electrons have a negative charge, and neutrons are neutral. They don't have any charge. These shells here have names. The first one is called the K shell, L, M, N, O, P, and Q. That makes 7, I believe. And the concept here that is very important is that each shell has binding energy, or another word would be electrostatic force, I guess. I think it's called that. And that means, well, the K shell, which is the closest one to the nucleus, has the strongest binding energy. That means that it takes more power or more force to kick this electron out, as opposed to, let's say, M shell. It would be easier to dislodge this electron than the electron which is located on the K shell. So that's basically it about the atom. Our next concept would be a molecule, which would be two or more atoms connected together. So let's say I'll do I believe this is a CO2. I mean not CO2, H2O, which is water. 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. They're connected. So let's say this is a hydrogen, this is their nucleus. This is a hydrogen and this is an oxygen. So this is the nucleus. And the hydrogen has 1 proton and 1 electron. So the oxygen one, I'm not sure how many protons and how many electrons it has, but the hydrogen and the oxygen share an electron here, and that is called a molecule. So a molecule is 2 or more atoms. I'm not sure how to say it, that are binded together. Usually it's they just share an electron. Okay, and that's the end of the first part.